Hello, this is Good Morning Geelong. Welcome to the program for today. Now, of course, it's near the end of November, and in Geelong that means one thing. Now, I don't mean Christmas, it is getting nearly there, but at the moment we are looking at the council elections. Now, Rollo has been following the process right from back a few weeks ago now, and at the moment all the ballots have been sent out. So Rollo's taking a look at what's happening throughout Geelong and Victoria.
Thank you very much, Megan Holbrook, as we turn our attention to the world of local politics. And yes, it is that time of this year in November where around Victoria all state government local councils are at the election booths and are in election mode. Now here in our city of Greater Geelong, we are doing it by postal ballot, which is all being controlled by the Victorian Electoral Commission. So as I speak to you right now, all of the ratepayers of the city of Greater Geelong will have received in the post their ballot paper for their respective wards. So make sure you fill it in correctly, you sign it, you return it, and you avoid having to pay any fines for not voting, because the key issue, first up, is that voting is compulsory. Interestingly, in looking around the different areas, the different wards, first of all in the city of Greater Geelong and the Surf Coast, which we regard as an integral part of our Geelong and district area, and then of course the borough of Queenscliff, which stands alone down there around the Swan Bay and the Heads area. Looking at the borough of Queenscliff, just a little one, there is Bob Merriman is standing for a position on the borough of Queenscliff Council. And we wish Bob all the very best. Bob has been a great man of the community throughout his time in both professional and his sporting playing and administrative capacities. And nowadays, very heavily involved with the Geelong Cricket Club, heavily involved with the Queenscliff Bowling Club, and also in the great game of golf. But interestingly, Mr. R.F. Merriman, who is a former chairman of Cricket Australia and a former chairman of Cricket Victoria, now director of coaching down at the Geelong Cricket Club. But it's mainly his community involvement, his community activities that he is concentrating on as far as the borough of Queenscliff is concerned. Unfortunately, and this is where I think we get disappointed, certainly Rollo does, as far as local politics are concerned, is when we get to the level of the fact that a lot of the campaigning and the earnest and honest campaigning that people who want to make a contribution to our community through being involved in borough and city councils are personally attacked, and the personalisation element of it is not good. In the case of Bob Merriman, we read in recent times the fact that a number of his campaign posters that have been placed on private property have been defaced, vandalised. There's only one reason, and that is the fact that obviously supporters of his opponents that he's standing with in that election don't like the fact that there is every potential and probability that one, Mr. Robert Frederick Merriman, will win that particular vacancy on the borough of Queenscliff Council. That's Rollo's view. So that's number one. Let's look at the Surf Coast Council. A number of new faces starting to surface down on the Surf Coast area. And in particular, there is a 4-person ticket who have banded together in the best interests of the community. I congratulate them on that. They've really come out in strong voice, in strong position, and in strong support of further community development and further community involvement, particularly in the area of consultation with those developments down around the ever-increasing Surf Coast area. So good luck to the likes of Brian McKettrick, local Sergeant of Police down at Torquay. I think we're going to see some changes, some new invigorating changes on the Surf Coast Shire after the completion of these current local elections. And so to the City of Greater Goodness, as I like to affectionately call it, or the City of Greater Geelong. where do we stand in that area? We have had Rod McDonald, Councillor Rod McDonald, Councillor Jan Farrell, and Councillor John Mitchell, all elected unopposed. And if you are in their particular ward, you will have received a notification indicating that you do not have to vote, that those incumbents will be your voice on your council for the coming 4-year term. So well done to those guys, and continue up the great work. I know Jan Farrell has been doing a tremendous amount of work down around the Bengala ward, which incorporates in particular the Ocean Grove Colandina area, and we've seen the great work with the development of the public Ocean Grove Aquatic Centre, a fabulous development, and well done to the people of Ocean Grove, and all the very best and support for Jan Farrell. Rod McDonald in the Cheetham ward has continually been to the forefront and pushed his particular ward needs up very, very well. And Mitch, well, what you see, what you hear is what you get. He's a real straight shooter, and I think that John Mitchell has done a fantastic job for his ward and in particular the city of Greater Geelong. In my particular ward, which happens to be Cardinia ward, I think that's going to be one of the heavily contested ones as far as the most number of candidates standing. We see people like Nicole Robertson, the Voice young lady with a good interest in local community work. Russell Menzies, a local identity, who feels to, or seems to feel, that the city of voting for him will get you a gateway from the car park at the back of Aldi, up past Zen Bakery to High Street, and also is going to get a butcher shop put in High Street in Belmont. Russ, I really don't like your chances. I think that Bruce Harwood, who is the current mayor and will continue to be the incumbent in Cardinia ward. Tom O'Connor's got a fight in his hands with Bob Hines standing from St Leonard's. That's going to be a very interesting battle. Lou Brazier out in the northern suburbs. A lot of controversy over the movement of land, which was then rescinded to the Create job area, which was then declared pecuniary interests on behalf of Councillor Lou Brazier. Stretch Contelge will certainly get back on the City of Greater Geelong Council. So it's one of those where I think in the COGG we're going to see minimal change, if any. I think the big question that's going to face forthcoming councillors once the elections are finished is who will be the next mayor of the City of Greater Geelong. Bruce Harwood has served his 2 terms. He doesn't want and cannot have any more. Will we see the immersion of a new City of Greater Geelong mayor? Could it be Councillor John Mitchell, who's been Deputy Mayor for the last couple of years, or will it be a complete new face? Maybe it might be Jan Farrell, who knows? But whoever is going to lead our City of Greater Geelong, they are going to lead us through some very, very important times. All the very best of them in the coming elections. That's the editorial comment from Rollo this week as we take you back to Megan Holbrook.
Thanks for that, Rollo, and we look forward to seeing what happens there. Stay tuned, we'll be back right after the break.